Hi, and welcome to Happy Kitty Kitchen. Today we are being extra nice and giving you 2 recipes in one short video. And as usual, detailed ingredients are going to be at the end of the video for you to screen capture and also in the description box as well. First, we'll start out by seasoning and marinating the chicken and letting it rest for half an hour while we are preparing everything else. We'll start out by adding a good amount of olive oil, then about 2 tablespoons of Cajun seasoning, and I make my own. You can use store-bought, but you can easily make your own as well just by checking out the video that I have available on how to make your own Cajun seasoning. Then, because we want to make this a more Mexican seasoning and not Cajun seasoning, we are going to add in 1 tablespoon of coriander powder and 1 teaspoon of cumin powder. We're also going to mix everything very well and make sure that every part of the chicken is covered. Then we're just going to add in a squeeze of 1 lemon or 2 lemons if you'd like. And we'll also just add in a bit more oil and 4 tablespoons of water. I would have gone also with 5 tablespoons. We're going to cover the chicken and let it sit for a minimum of 20 minutes or leave it to marinate overnight. That would be even better. During that time, you can prep all of your other ingredients, such as chopping your onions, prepping your cheese mix, cutting your capsicum, just whatever that needs to be prepared beforehand. Now that I'm done marinating, in a pan on medium-high heat, I'm going to add in my chicken. And I'm trying not to overcrowd the pan because I do have a lot of chicken, so I'm going to cook them in batches. Ideally, I like to cook my chicken on one side, uncovered for about 1 minute or 2. Then I cover it and let it cook for another minute or 2. And then I uncover it again, flip over any sides that are raw or uncooked, and let it cook for another minute, also covered. I don't like to overcook my chicken, but also nobody likes undercooked chicken because that is dangerous. If you see that there's way too much red oil coming out of the chicken, feel free to drain it in a glass container on the side. Please do not discard that oil because we will be using it again and you'll see. Once your chicken is fully cooked, set it aside and do not clean the pan. Instead, what we're going to do is use our vegetables in that same pan and that same oil and sauce because now it's infused with a lot of gorgeous seasonings. Try not to overcook your vegetables, or you know what, if you want to, just cook them whichever way you like. I personally like them to be a bit on the raw side and have a good crunch while they're inside my quesadillas. Once you are done, set them aside and start your quesadilla forming station. On a tortilla, start spreading your sour cream all over, then add in your cheese mix. And I like to use red cheddar cheese and mozzarella. But if you have one of those packets of Mexican cheeses ready, shredded Mexican cheeses, use that as well. Then add in your chicken. Make sure to distribute it well so that there is chicken in every bite. Distribute the vegetables nicely in there, then fold the tortilla over. This way, if you have a small toaster or sandwich press, they can easily fit in there and get toasted without many bits and pieces of the fillings falling out of your tortilla. Now moving on to our salad, we're going to start throwing in some iceberg lettuce, and if some of the pieces are a bit too big, you can always tear them up with your hands. Then we're adding in some kidney beans and corn. I'm also adding in some capsicum, green capsicum and onions. And what else did I add? Oh, I added in coriander, which a lot of people also know as cilantro. So in a different bowl, I am mixing in my sauce, which is the leftover and now red olive oil from cooking our chicken. Please do not use this leftover marinade without cooking it, since it has been in contact with raw chicken and hasn't been on high heat that kills bacteria. So only use it after it's been in the pan. Anyway, mix in some sour sauce with that oil and a squeeze of lemon along with some cheese mix, and voila, you have a beautiful salad that is so juicy, saucy, and delicious. For those who want something to eat that's lighter than quesadilla but just as delicioso. I was very proud of this very simple but very delicious combination that didn't take a lot of time out of my day. And I can assure you that there were no leftovers, even though I made a lot. There were no leftovers whatsoever, and that's always a good sign of a good meal for me. Hope you give it a try and have a great day from Happy Kitty Kitchen. Bye!